So we're back, and obviously we're not in our shop, we're in the body shop. So the truck's in the body shop. I just got back, I had to leave for a week. We have to leave again this weekend. How many days we got left till we got to be on Power Tour?
43.
So, where do you see this progress that is not being made? So, we got this quarter panel just about ready for some primer. I think everything on the truck is just about ready for primer. And then, hopefully, a little bit of sanding and some paint. And the plan is we're going to get this all primered and some paint sprayed on it. And then we'll have the main part of the truck back in our shop.
But since last time we saw y'all, we were doing wiring. Since then, no progress has been made on the wiring, just the body. So what we're going to do today is just finish up the wiring that we started forever ago, it seems like. So maybe we'll get some stuff wired. Maybe we'll get some power to certain things.
So let's go take a look at what we got.
Our wiring.
Well, first of all, here's the inside of the truck. So as you can see, there's nothing in here.
But our plan is the floor is going to be bed lined, so that way rust won't happen from the inside. But that might get done before Power Tour, it might not. Depends.
It's got to get done. If we're putting it back together, I ain't taking this thing back apart. You crazy? So here you go, our unwired engine accessories. You got bundles of wires everywhere.
It's not unwired. There's wires everywhere. They're just not hooked up and in their home yet. So
we did get some done. So
I mounted these relays all nice and pretty over here. So I got that part done.
I think today we can be mostly wired. I think it might be a little dark in here, so hopefully this video is coming out good. But yeah, we're going to wire it up today, maybe some tomorrow, and with some good fortune, we're going to have it running tomorrow. So let's see what we can do. Anything else to say?
Just ignore any body dust you see on us or the truck. As you can see, we've been in here 5 seconds and I had to blow all the dust off, and I am full of dust now on my whole body. So just ignore all the dust you see.
We're going crazy with ground.
Tell me what we're doing.
This wire goes from the battery to the frame. This wire goes from the frame to the engine block. This wire goes from the engine block to the alternator.
Do normal cars have this many grounds?
Not at all.
Why are we doing this?
Well, a modern car may.
Why would we,
Modern cars actually have many grounding points. This car probably had
1,
2 or 3, maybe.
So what's your plan behind this? Why don't you explain that?
I like to make sure I have plenty of grounds, because grounds are the cause of most car electrical problems. Even in a modern car, the modern wiring harness is usually the source of intermittent problems. So I like to make sure everything is grounded, everything has a separate ground, so that way it all works good.
So when we're on Power Tour, do not come to us and be like, why do you have so many grounds on this thing?
We like grounds.
So this small one goes from here to here. Okay. Why does this have like weird solder on it already?
Because that's a reuse. Always save cables. if they're good and nice. I don't save junk.
You classify a junk wire as?
One I didn't make. I wish I had proper cutters in here.
We've already made like 20 trips to that guard shop for tools and stuff. This is why when you're doing a project like this, you probably want to make sure you do it in one spot, but.
Okay, here. Hold on.
Huh?
Hold on. Run that up to your alternator the way you want to go.
Okay.
You say we're going to go down and put it with the starter wire, not with the ground. Your starter wire is going here.
Yeah. Probably that. You have a marker to mark it?
I'm looking, hold on. I don't need a marker, I got a paper.
Okay. Because how did you do that? Hey, can you hand me that one going to the alternator?
You got the wrong one there, dum-dum.
What?
That's the wire that goes to the block. This one.
What one goes to the block?
This one, not the one you got going to the block.
Where does this one go?
Up here. Go somewhere else.
Why was I supposed to know this?
Because that's the one I gave you.
No, they were all up here.
Yeah.
Why do you make the one going to the block so long?
Because what does the motor do? What thing?
The bolt!
It's right there in the wire, you dum-dum. What does the motor do?
Well,
What does the motor do? It moves, doesn't it? You have solid mounts and rubber mounts. I designed it to go down.
do you want to do this? Everything I'm doing, you tell me no. I didn't do it.
Winding my wires up. They look all tense.
Because you put this thing on all weird. Look, how is that supposed to work?
These are grounds, these are negatives. Those are
Yeah, those are grounds, these are negatives. The double negative.
I don't know what the noises are, but I keep swearing that people are like out there watching us.
I agree, there's a lot of noises coming from over here.
It's probably the geese. The geese are out to get us. Come on, what are you doing? You're just standing there.
Did you know that there's a fear that somewhere in the world a duck's watching you?
What would that be called? Duckophobia?
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and tell the camera. Ever since Jet was a little kid, just about any bird that goes in the water was a duck, including the Canadian geese. They were all ducks.
They're all ducks. It doesn't matter what type of bird they are, they're all ducks. So why don't you explain to the nice people at home what we have been dealing with for the past hour and a half, maybe?
So Jet didn't like that I was going to use it. Extra.
He had like 30 different fuses that didn't match or anything. So
I had all these fuse holders from different projects that are all different. We had a circuit breaker, we had an amplifier fuse, we had some maxi fuse holders.
we had some other ones.
Had a bunch of stuff.
We could have made it work, but it would have looked like crap. We would have had like 50 fuses on this one fender right here.
So here's what we've come up with. The wires going into our factory fuse box, roughly at any given time, are only going to be drawing 100 amps. So right now we've got a 100 amp circuit breaker that's going to go in that place. We are going to buy 150 just so we have it, and we'll probably switch that out. But we're going to build it with this, and then we're going to use this, I don't know, T-Spec inline fuse holder for our amplifier that we're putting in. And then the only thing else we'll have to fuse is our vintage air kit came with this circuit breaker, which will be down here. And then we'll have 2 circuit breakers for our electric fans, which we'll probably put them down somewhere. But that's not for today. For today, we're trying to get this stupid thing running. So Jet's going to install these, and then we're going to wire them up.
We're going to get this thing running today?
I think that might be tomorrow.
Yeah, you just said today.
Well, we're trying. That is still the goal. Now, what was I doing before you sidetracked me on all this stuff?
You were doing this. You were making wires and stuff.
Oh, I gotta make this starter wire because there's my alternator wire. Okay.
Okay, so we just had a little bit of a snack from Sonic, so we're sitting here thinking about what we're going to do next. Got some wiring going on over there that we're looking at. So, what do you think's next?
Wiring.
Yes. It's late, by the way, here. So, I don't know. We're gonna get some stuff done. Probably gonna get it running tomorrow, hopefully. I think our goal is to get all the big wires made, right? Yep. So,
The big wires are going to come together pretty quickly here in a few minutes. We've got most of them made. Now it's just connecting the wires to the other wires. So
where's that orange one go?
it's the starter wire.
Does it go to the power?
Goes to. See, I know where stuff goes.
We haven't even worked on this side yet, right? Is this all the wires, are we sure? Is there still a lot of plugs right here from our sniper that don't go anywhere yet?
I'm working on it. You gotta connect one thing at a time. Start connecting. If you give these power, something might happen.
What do you mean?
Something might happen.
What's gonna happen?
And it go.
Ever since I originally put wires on this truck, since it was mine, I always wanted to make it where my loom actually has nice little heat shrink tabs at the end. I never did. But now I finally did it. This truck's probably gonna be the best wired 79 C20 Suburban in the world. That's because we're the only idiots who decided to do it.
Okay, so it's time for little Jet's nappy poo. He's getting a little.
No, you're the one.
He's getting a little grumpy.
No, you're the one over there getting all grumpy.
So anyway, we did a lot today. Doesn't look like we did a ton, but there's a lot of wires that have found their homes.
We really got this area over here pretty
yeah, we made a ton of battery cables. We got relays mounted. Still looks like a mess to the untrained eye, but it's coming together.
We did a lot for a late start.
And, you know, probably really in a couple hours tomorrow, this will all be like even better than it is now.
The goal tomorrow is hear this thing run, but while I was under the car cleaning up a little bit of wires, I found two things that we have not done yet that we sort of forgot about, which is the transmission lines, which we need, or else
I didn't forget about it because the radiator ain't in, so how are we going to do that?
Well, yeah, we got to do that, but that's going to be probably the hardest thing tomorrow, and then we also got to hook up all the vacuum stuff to the vacuum canister, get that mounted, and the radiator in, as well as all the wiring. And then this thing should fire up. Easy. Pretty simple. No, it's not.